quarter of an hour played. Quality ball.
It's not the game we were hoping for. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Algeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's going across goal. Lovely, neat pass. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Header! There it is! And it's Algeria who take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Número 22.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Medina, and this is Messi. There's the delivery, and again! And that's a tiny finish! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Número 22.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well played, well played. Well, they can break here.
Algeria definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. And they're quick to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's shifting through the gears here. Medina. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Paz. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Messi. And it's Otamendi. And it's McAllister. And he goes cross-field. Medina, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, important interception. Deftly away.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Now there's a fine ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking for the run.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Knocks it into space. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Los futbolistas ya están entrando al campo de juego.
So once again, we're underway. Played out wide. Played into the box. That is a brilliant interception. Messi. And claimed it back swiftly. Paz in acres of space out wide. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, good spread. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's a sharp pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Can he spark a counter here? Driving on and making good progress. Oh, shooting chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's heaved it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That looks a cracking ball. Maradona up, and a chance! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! More or less by himself, as cool as you are.
Peter, let me tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Algeria choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now it's Maradona. McAllister, and here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be...
Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi. Oh, now he can run away with it. Medina gets into a good position. This looks promising. Oh, that's a fine interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Medina.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Chance for a shot!
This is the time you need that pace.
That's a good foray he's making. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded. As a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And here's Messi. Can he get it through?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can they get him away? Can he finish? And that's it! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Gol de Argelia, convertido partido en
he
el
did so
minuto
well to
85.
hold his run and stay
Número
inside
20.
Peter. That was really clever.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
In with the challenge. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Here comes the cross. And he's taking no chances there. And that's a throw.
Se agregan 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
McAllister, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. Argentina starting here with a draw, a glass half empty or half full. You be the judge. Maradona claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, this competition has already provided us with so much drama, and there are so many teams still vying for supremacy, and no doubt there will be more. Perhaps after today's game, who knows? Certainly the demands from supporters are huge, both in terms of those in the stand and those of you who sit at home and join us from afar. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Now it's Lima. Schmidt. Lima is onto this. Oh, good looking ball. Nicely worked. And he's there to clear it. Tries to pass it through. And that'll be a goal kick.
They don't make them like Diego Maradona anymore.
Certainly don't, and I imagine the plan for his team will be just give him the ball.
Completely. He's a player who always has been streets ahead. So good that managers were forced to come up with unique systems just to try and deal with him. Not that it's helped them very much.
Nicely spread. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Kalajic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That has been cut short. Schmidt. Now it's Kalajic. Austria have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Molina. McAllister. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kalajic. Spread to the right. For Schmidt. Now it's Schlager. Good ball, good take. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Sabitzer goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Molina. Romero. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Half an hour played now. Medina. And Paz. Well, that looks a decent ball. Space for him to turn and look. There's a look up and delivers. And it's hoisted clear. Sabitzer. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Kalajic. Cross goes in there. Medina with the clearance. And he won't reach that. McAllister. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. And it's Maradona. Now it's Martinez. Molina. Quality ball. And here's Maradona. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Lima. Oh, there's a probing ball. Kalajic. This looks promising. Oh, nice touch.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first
45 minutes.
Let's
Well, I
hope the
think
boys
from the
can turn it
manager's
up for the
viewpoint,
second.
Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Down to business again.
Argentina are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
bit of passing here, really easy on the eye. It's a promising position. Sabitzer, cross from Sabitzer. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Molina. That's Paredes. And it's McAllister. McAllister. Great vision. That has found him in acres of space.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Sabitzer receives it in a... And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
That's good play. Now the delivery. Well read, and the danger is averted. Romero. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now Paredes. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Did he that? Because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Him is number 7, Arnautovic.
Otamendi. Molina. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely weighted ball. It's Maradona! And he has his goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the front of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
66 minutes is number 22, Diego Maradona!
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Lima. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he's picked it up out wide. Messi tries to get it clear. And this is Messi. Schmidt. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
This is a promising build-up. He's on it, can he get away? Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Lima. It's Sabitzer. And it's Lima. Schmidt. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Argentina leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Molina. And it's McAllister. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Schlager. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. For Schmidt. And it's Lima.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Lima. Schmidt.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Schlager. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Maradona voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it turned out to be a bit of a slow burner, this one, Peter. Still, I think the goal did come at a good time, and some of the defensive displays after that were pretty good. In fact, looking back,
this is a hard one to take, but we'll be back stronger, won't we?
Argentina are approaching this game from a position of genuine strength. They just need a draw to stay in the competition. This is crunch day. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So the first box is more or less ticked. It is a time to concentrate on what happens next.
To be perfectly honest, Peter, it would be a big surprise for them to slip up at this stage and not qualify now. Thinking about a point is potentially much more problematical than going after three. We've seen many a team do that, and before you know it, they're getting it wrong. If they're true to themselves, I'm ready to back their chances.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, super ball, shapes to shoot! Otamendi getting this one clear. Has promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cleared without hesitation. So what can they make of this? Opts for safety, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through.
Oh, sweet feet.
Crosses it in. Molina attempts a clearance. That's a throw. That is lovely. Swings it across. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Space for him to turn and look. Showing good feet. And he whips it in. And he was alert to it. That's a sharp pass. Argentina, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the corner. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Jordan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Romero. Paz. McAllister. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. That'll be a throw. Romero simply refused to be outdone there. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Passing is crisp and sharp. Medina deals with that comfortably. Messi. And it's Maradona. Now it's Maradona. Quality ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. This is a promising build-up. This looks promising.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo
And the
reglamentario.
pass just keeps it ticking over. Otamendi with the clearance. And that is the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
So remember, this could all be decided by the end of the day.
Argentina really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Paz. He's in a great position here. Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. Molina. Maradona. Paz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. But he's forced to go back. That has been cut short. And here's Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Maradona. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a searching pass. It's a promising position. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's quick to return it. Molina, quick look, then plays it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's gone out of play. Medina. And he's there to get it away. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Cross flung in towards the middle. Goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. And he gets rid in a hurry. Jordan have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
McAllister does really well to win the ball there.
And they can counter here.
Paredes. Here's Otamendi. McAllister. Romero. And Paz. Medina. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a lovely, neat pass. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Medina. And it's Otamendi. And Molina. And it's Maradona. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Romero.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams.
Medina. Paredes. And it's Paredes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Molina. And Maradona. That pass isn't the best. Now it's Martinez. Maradona gets into a good position.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
We are into stoppage time. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. Good ball, good take. Chance to shoot! And that's it! It is done! Well, they could only manage a draw, but that will do. They have made it to the next stage. The end of the game. Reflections?
Argentina really have struggled, Peter, but I think there's a lot of positives they can take from surviving such a tough group stage. They'll take confidence from that.
you.